I tell my mother I love her on a basis.
You fucking talk about my mother.
The frequency that I tell my mother I love her is not gonna. The government isn't gonna come into play with that.
Hallmark,
they're not going to tell me to
how
tell
often I do that.
Hallmark isn't either. I also don't believe in the fucking diamonds for engagement rings or any of that bullshit that like
That's
corporations or governments tricked us into. Taylor, I'm glad, was on board with no diamonds, no blood diamonds is the way you is the way you sell it to a lady.
Yeah. Save me money and I get to pretend to be a good guy.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, fuck all these social norms, Kyle. I'm saying $17, blowjob, it's done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where do you get $17?
No Mother's Day?
Is that the
Thailand?
Thailand?
It's Thailand.
Yeah, it's Wood Bar in Thailand. This is free press for them. Shout out.
Those
gang shit.
People who don't have any grappling experience tend to offer up a lot of gifts.
Yeah.
You know?
They're like a child. They're falling around and slipping on their hips.
Right. Their elbows are out wide and just giving you control.
Well, are you a top or a bottom jiu-jitsu guy? Are you versatile? Are you submissive? Are you dominant?
He's an otter.
Gay for pay, or are you? You seem like you do seem like an otter.
He likes to be on the bottom. He can generate a tremendous amount of power from the bottom.
You are a top. You're a submissive top, a gentle top.
He's a versatile daddy, and you'll address him as such.
She's just buzzing around on this beach, doing a thing, having fun, and eventually she was supposed to, I guess, swerve in between trees, and she hit a tree and ricocheted off to another tree. I think it was the first one. She hit her shoulder and then fell, and really the only notable damage is her shoulder. Her ribs hurt a little bit, her hand hurts a little bit, and she got a bump on the thigh. Here's a picture of it. The collarbone is displaced. It's not at all where it's supposed to go. So Zach, hold the mouse still for a second. A little to the left. Right about there is where it's supposed to be. And so they need to take that big shoulder bone thing, move it to the left, put the collarbone in the right spot, and then reattach 4 ligaments. So this is a grade 5 AC separation. The C is, what's the collarbone called? Clavicle.
Following Thursday.
My understanding is this. It's
imagine your wife bumming you out with a fucking car accident, bro. What a loser.
I told you women can't
Side
drive.
note, Jackie's surgery is tomorrow from her motorcycle accident.
What a buzzkill, man. I'm sorry to hear. I hope she's okay.
She should be okay.
Do you guys all have like a favorite teacher that you could think of that was like someone who like seemed like they were like they tried hard, they did a good job, and like they genuinely cared, and or maybe they just inspired you somehow? And before you answered, like it was a man, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
I'm trying to remember a teacher.
God, I wanted to get you all. I was going to be so good to get you all.
Yeah, mine's Dr. McHugh. The other one, number 2, Miss Bohan, 7th grade health class. Wanted to fuck her super bad.
Oh,
but
see, that doesn't count.
No, it doesn't count.
Mr. White, though, when he taught us about the fucking the Hittites and the Spartans, and he was like, he wasn't reading it. He was standing in front of us like, and then at the age of 7, you will be taken to the Agoge, ripped from the arms of your parents and taken to train not as a man, but as a killer, as a Spartan soldier, blood, iron, death, Sparta. And it was like, and you would be there in those barracks. You do not live at home as a Spartan. Spartan men
You're having
live
gay
with their
sex
wives
all day.
Yeah.
Don't like it, but you have to let the fucking...
And
cannot stop coming.
And the way he mentioned the gay sex, because someone asked him about the gay sex, and he was like, absolutely they were. Almost every single one of them was fighting side by side with not just a brother, but a lover. Can you imagine like the ferocity of a group of men that love each other that way? Yeah. And it's just like,
that's what PKA is missing, that real brotherhood. You guys need to plug it.
You think it's missing that?
Kyle and I haven't had sex in years.
We're close. Frankly, it's a little much.
I've been reading in. I've been really in tune with your community, and there's a lot of complaints. You guys aren't fucking one another enough, and it's
not getting after.
To be honest, it's it's a lot of rumblings for the grapevine. They're disappointed.
They want to see. They had any idea they wouldn't.
Taylor top Woody. They want to see Woody get bottomed out by Kyle. It's a lot of that.
They want to see us like Human Centipede. Who gets to be me?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Patreon exclusive.
How funny would that be? We have to do Human Centipede. Like has a gun to our head, and I'm like, I call metal. I want both sides. I want to be like a hydraulic machine in my ass.
You could be the only one that moves.
Yeah.
You know what?
Taylor's the first guy in the Human Centipede who's complaining that there's not more shit to eat.
Yeah, you gotta eat more, bro.
He's like slapping the guy in the ass. Come on!
Now eat the cuttlefish and asparagus.
Is there a
Do it.
name for that orientation where like just a bunch of guys have doggy style in a train?
It's just being gay, I think, right?
That's the
Some
midnight.
like
That's
there's
the
a
midnight.
name for it.
Woody,
Like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's
It's
the
just people
midnight-
being gay illegally in public. Well, that's
Bareback
what it would
train.
be.
Yeah.
Having a bunch of people having, if there were a bunch of people having straight sex, they'd also be illegal. They'd end up on a list.
Who was this guy that was just like beating your ass and
His
crushing
name
your
was
leg kicks?
Andy. He's the raging Korean, and I don't remember his last name.
A Korean dude just sunning you,
Sunning
up.
me?
sunning you.
I don't know that term.
Does that mean dominating in
Like yeah,
jiu-jitsu?
yeah. Well, I don't think that's jujitsu talk. That might be a cool guy jive talk.
Cool guy jive
Yeah.
talk.
I don't know. I don't-
That's cool
whatever
guy
you
talk.
call
We don't know
these.
that.
No, we
He'd
picked up
probably on
that.
Fight
We're-
Finder for sure, dog. The raging Korean, Andy something.
Yeah, what a dick though. I mean, if you're inexperienced and he's experienced, why is he fucking you up? That seems kind of crazy.
Andy got set up on a blind date with a Boston Celtics cheerleader. little Asian girl that was smoking hot. And our buddy knew both of them. And he was the one that kind of helped set it up a little bit. And he was telling her all about how Andy lost so much weight and how he's doing personal training and trying to help him get going with the small talk. She wanted to feel Andy's abs. Andy slapped her hand away, told her no, and then stormed off because she doesn't read anime, she doesn't do jujitsu, and therefore they have nothing in common. A Boston
So you
Celtics
expect a
cheerleader.
Boston Celtics cheerleader to read anime?
What the hell is all this?
Here's a person eating pizza. They managed to keep their pizza in a calorie deficit. The next one down, Monster Energy drink and a pepper with some roses.
Okay.
These guys,
You'll lose weight on that.
These people
There's
seem a bit
oatmeal
neurotic.
in that.
Woody.
There's oatmeal in that fucking pepper. This
Is there?
fiend.
Yeah, they seem neurotic.
Can you zoom Zach for me? I
fucking
can't
disgusting.
read
Look, and look, you can tell they murdered grandma because they're using her fucking fork.
the word.
That is a nice. That's the best flavor of Monster, though. They're right on that. Far and away the best one.
What happens if you click the right arrow? What is the rest of this meal?
God, I hope it's not titties.
Oh, it's them making it? I don't
Boring
know.
monster.
Monster Zero Ultra, you fucking shit.
Scroll down a little
Oh.
more because these kill me.
Woody, I think this is a joke subreddit. There's no way people
Yeah.
are reading this thing.
This is an eating disorder subreddit, and I somewhat relate to them.
I'm pretty sure it's a joke. Nobody's eating coffee beans
These
and
are
milk out of a
jokes.
bowl.
These are jokes.
No,
This was-
this is eating disorder. I'm right.
but it's, look, they even
us
made
rap,
a
let
joke
us.
of the title. It's a literal joke. There's a comedic pause written in text there.
I'm not wrong though. This is an eating disorder website where people
It's
come
not.
and they share. It is.
All right, well then we
Yes.
haven't seen any of those posts yet then. Because look, this isn't a crazy person. This is a person for the memes has put cereal in a pepper.
This person has a meal of sugar-free Monster Energy drink, leaf water, and aspartame water.
Yeah, the Monster Energy drink has to be some kind of a joke as well, like some sort of inside joke. See, there's more Monster down there.
Yeah, it's all
That
monster
doesn't mean
themed.
joke. That means that this is what people go to who want energy
there
without
is-
They
calories.
all went to
There's the-
Monster.
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
joke.
There's a huge amount of Monster on this subreddit.
Wait, so you guys are all into nutrition, right?
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
this is a joke. This says y'all ever eat a sriracha sandwich? It just is 2 pieces of bread and written in sriracha it says I'm gay. Yeah.
It's sad. Imagine being a kid. Your parents don't teach you how to fucking act. You know what I mean? You're probably malnourished. You're not eating correctly. You know, your laundry's not getting done correctly because your parents aren't helping you out.
That sucks. It's sad.
You know, when
And
elementary
they-
schoolers are fucking up, it's
and-
the parents' fault. Obviously, it's sad.
And the
Sure.
worst part about the whole thing is me who doesn't have any kids and doesn't plan to have any, they're using my tax dollars for that. I'm still having to pay into that system that he's talking about. That's so terrible. Why
Yeah.
why should I have to pay into that?
We should get to opt out.
I want to opt out.
I don't want any of my taxes going to education.
Fuck taxes.
I
War
have long
only.
said that we should each get to choose from, multiple choice where we want our tax dollars to go. I